It's Madden NFL 23, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Browns and the Panthers, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in Uptown Charlotte. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go from Uptown Charlotte. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. The Browns on their way out now for the first time, and we'll also get a look at the player brought in from Houston to run this offense, and that's Deshaun Watson. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, somebody thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Marquez on to punt as he gets it away. And it's fielded at the 34. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. So here are the Panthers under head coach Matt Rule. The former MVP in his 12th season leading them out. He's got more rushing touchdowns than any quarterback in NFL history. Cam Newton. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at the 45. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. And it looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Here's Newton. Uses the stiff arm. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1. A lot more to go. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Newton. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
We're talking about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
5 yards remain on 2nd down. Play action. Newton. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. They fake the give. Newton. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Panthers are on the board here first in the season opener. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to it quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Chubb on the counter. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Watson now to throw. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 41.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards that time. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Newton. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and goal, Newton. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Now Newton on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Grant Delpit. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They begin this drive with Chubb. And that is going to be a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try to buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call a last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. After one, it's 9-0. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Newton now to throw. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. Second catch for him today, and it'll roll up a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now Newton. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
To throw is Newton. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Hurst. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a fourth down.
So when you factor in the safety, this now a 5-point swing.
And look, I'm not going to turn away a 5-point swing because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
Takes it at the 7. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll put the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. Watson on first down. This caught out left by Bell. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Throwing again on second down. Watson out route, and it's complete to Brown. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Pass rusher extraordinaire. D-Ford that time, getting the sack. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. Jet sweep to start the drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Here's Newton. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now it's Newton. And he will find Davis. That's complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Newton on first down. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
Newton, meanwhile, here connecting with McCaffrey. And they'll work this down inside the 30. 4 yards remain for second down.
Here we go.
There's going to be a jet sweep. Newton bats it forward. Powering forward. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Newton now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown! Deontay Foreman, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that will make this a 19-point game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. Watson. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers. Again, it's Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. Touchdown, Browns. Jakeem Grant from 19 yards away. And the Browns are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to think they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Newton's throw taken in by Samuel. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. after the incomplete pass. Here now is 2nd and 10. To the air again, Newton. Buying time to his left. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Newton. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Brings up 4th down. So on now is Johnny Hecker to punt this one away. Yards on the punt there. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Browns drive about to get started. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
On 1st down, Watson. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this one will not get there. Toss to the left anyway. It's no good. A look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game. So put an empty box, establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
Newton takes it himself, and he is going to have a Panthers first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. On 1st and 10, Newton. And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. After the run, Newton going to throw. Pass caught. It's Davis on the crossing route. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 41-yard line. Here's Newton. Right back to Davis. It's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And quickly they get to the line. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 6 yards there on the keeper and 2nd down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Hayden Hurst, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Prater for the extra point. And that will make this a 19-point game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And Carolina scores to cap it off. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. Now a first down throw. Watson. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They go with Chubb on second down. Finding space at the 40. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns. 18. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And again, it's Chubb. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 4th down and 6. Now Watson. And that is intercepted. Or was it? It does say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. That is showing an awful lot of confidence in the kicker to try and hit from 61 yards, and this one winds up no good.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
To throw again on second down, Newton. And that is caught. It's Davis. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 33 yards that time. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Newton to throw. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Cam Newton, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point good by Prater, and that will bump the lead up to 26. So that drive, 4 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Takes it at the 7. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about...
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Horn. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now We're thinking about ways to close this game out, and as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now Chubb running right. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. They run again on first down. Chubb. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Final minute now in the third quarter. On 2nd and 9, Watson. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in the second half. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and they will remain well behind.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton.
He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton.
That's complete to Davis. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And we're back now in Charlotte.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
That's going to be caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Tell you what, Martin, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about...
And he takes it into the end zone for the Panthers touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Panthers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Cam looking to throw. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the back flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
From the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Cleveland offense making their way out. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. From the 31, Watson. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's Watson. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Watson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. Here's Watson.
And that is incomplete. Really did everything to hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. Carolina getting set to take the field.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Fakes a spike. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Nothing on that one, it'll be 2nd down.
I know that play went for no yardage, but I like the attempt because the fullback position, whether it's a fullback, a tight end, an H-back, wherever you want in that spot, not known as a primary pass catcher, so sometimes they'll no surprise.
It's caught inside the 25. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. McCaffrey on the counter. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at the Browns' 13-yard line. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. He needed 2. He got 1. And that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Out of the gun, Newton. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. Cam Newton with his 5th touchdown pass of the game. And the Panthers add 6 more to their point total. And they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. Prater for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
From the 10. And he returns this to the 22.
And the Browns getting set to go.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Watson on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 45-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Now it's Watson. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. To the air yet again, Watson. And his throw here is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He put that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now here comes the field goal unit again, and this phase of the game has been an absolute disaster so far. From the right hash, this from 48.
York able to send this one through.
And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. On the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's topping the century mark already, receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has. And they're going to speed things up here. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. The city always a little extra excitement for week 1 and one of our